Okay, hi everyone, welcome back to Eden's Secret. So here we are, I'm ready to put my cinnamon sticks on top of my Applejack soap. And as you see, if you look along, I've actually marked the liner so that I get my cinnamon sticks in exactly the right place. Otherwise, when you're cutting, you might end up having to cut through the cinnamon stick, which would make life rather difficult. So I've already got my cinnamon sticks cut, and here we go with the first one. Now I'm not looking through the lens while I'm doing this because I need to get it in the right place. So that we've got at least one cinnamon stick on every single slice of Applejack soap. And again, this is one smell I don't think I'll ever get rid of because I absolutely adore it. I have found a new fragrance which I'm so excited to show you. Again, I'm having more and more fragrances made. I don't have all of them made, but I am having more made because obviously some fragrances you can't get in the UK that are available elsewhere. And I've got a really gorgeous one coming up. I don't know if anyone remembers a perfume called Cinnabar. I'm sure I think it was an Estee Lauder fragrance, and it was absolutely sensational. But obviously as time goes by you go off scents, and I used to wear that fragrance in the 80s. And I found this fragrance oil and it smells just like it. Now I wouldn't wear it as a perfume now, but it really works in soap. It just makes your mouth water. And it's quite different to Applejack. It's nothing like Applejack. But because it's called Cinnabar, obviously it does have some cinnamon notes in there. I'm not sure if you can buy a fragrance oil that's a dupe of that either. It's just that I came across this smell and I thought, wow, that smells just, well, I knew it smelled like something, but I couldn't quite work out what it was, and I thought it was Obsession, but it's definitely not Obsession. And it finally dawned on me. You know how sometimes you can just smell something and go, I know what it is. So we're nearly on to the last one. I'm getting 17 slices out of my new loaves, and each slice is 1 1/4 inches, which is, I'm just having a look at what that is in centimetres, about 3 centimetres deep. So there you go. Back in a minute to cut these. See you soon. Right, so here we are, ready to cut our Applejack. Now Applejack, it smells like a strong alcoholic drink with just enough spices to entice, like French apples with brandy and Calvados mixed with apple cider, cinnamon, nutmeg and a good dose of Madagascar vanilla. It is quite cinnamony, but it's so beautiful that I carry this one all year round, and it just smells absolutely sensational. And I actually haven't changed this soap in the longest time. It still looks exactly the same, except of course I've made it with my new mould. Lining the mould is a bit of a nightmare though, I have to say. but I've found a company online that sells silicone by the meter. They're in England. If you're in England and you want to know which company that is, if you just PM me and I'll let you know. I could just say it online on this video, but I can't remember the name of it. I'm really rubbish at remembering things. And it's just because I have so many jobs to do in the day. Smells absolutely delicious, this. Love it. And I have told this story before, but a few Christmases ago, it wasn't exactly Christmas, it was in between Halloween and Christmas, and we went to Florida for the holidays, and it was my first visit into Bath and Body Works, the shop. I love that shop. It's my dream, that shop. And there was a candle there by Elton John, and I bought it, but I didn't ever know what the fragrance was, and I bought it because I love the fragrance, and it was just perfect for that time of year. Well, it took me, I can't even remember now, because it is a long time ago. It took me a couple of years of, you know, how you buy fragrances, just sample sizes to see whether you like them. And I thought, oh, Applejack and Peel, I wonder what that's like. So I bought it, and as soon as I took the lid off it, oh, it was that candle, the smell of that candle. And I've loved it ever since. Now, the only problem I've had with the new mould is because I can't see through it, I've not got the heights exactly the same on the two loaves. So I'm not going to cut the second loaf because that is a little bit shallower, and so I'm just going to have to do a little bit of fiddling about to get the sizes of the slices the same for both loaves. And there you go, just let you have a look around it so you can see what sort of width they are. So because they're narrower from the front, they're actually wider, deeper than the slices used to be that I did. If you want a closer look at the slice, that's just a little bit where I've caught the knife on it there. And then a look at the longer loaf. You saw me putting the cinnamon sticks into that. There you go. Hope you like this one. Hope you're all having a great weekend. It certainly feels like spring, and it is so welcome. So welcome. I love to see. It's not dead sunny, but it certainly feels like spring, and I love that. I hate the grey, dreary days of winter. And I long not to have to live in a grey country in the winter time. So hopefully that'll change when we retire. We're hoping when we retire to sell this and buy a little property in the States and a little property here, live out there for 6 months and live here for 6 months. That's the plan. Unless we can get there before that, I'd love that. But that's the plan, that's the dream. Hope you all have a great weekend. I'll see you next time. Bye for now.